those that you can meet certain goals as quickly as possible. And that's what we are here to do today. Yeah, I'm very excited to be able to show you guys. So the thing with this game is it doesn't start until we're done creating our character. So for our first run, we're going to start a brand new game and we are going to get ready to get these Sims engaged. Our number one goal is to get all of these guys engaged as quickly as possible. I'm super nervous, so as I explain these things, I'm probably gonna miss some stuff, so I'm sorry if I do. But what I'm doing here is I am just making 2 random Sims, gorgeous random Sims, to be able to get them engaged as quickly as possible. I have to manipulate their traits. I have to pick very specific traits to make them happy. If they're happy, then they're going to be more willing to get engaged. But I'm going to try and do this in about a minute.
I believe in you.
What?
I believe in you.
I believe in me too. I'm hoping so. Yeah, we're going to try and do this in about a minute. My number one problem whenever we do this, they like to not become friends first. We have to make sure they become friends. So we're going to very quickly make sure they become friends. And then we are going to get them into the mood to get engaged, which will be hilarious. So if we're ready on the timer starts when I click this button right in here, save and play. Whew, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath because this is always fast paced. 1 minute, let's kick it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, first thing I have to do is I have to pick the town that they're gonna live in. We're gonna live here, and we're gonna live on this empty lot. Whoa, what a house. You will very rarely see houses in this game. It also loads up a lot quicker if we do that, so that's how we do it. My number one goal here is to not accidentally yell at my partner, or to click on other people randomly. We're going to try and get them good and friendly, ask about their day. Now we're going to do it, slide in a little pickup line there. Oop, we're getting in the mood. There's that flirty stuff. We're going to embrace. We're going to kiss her hands, give a nice little pose here. First kiss. That's our first landmark. That's what I want to see. Now, can you get out of the way, please? Summer, move. You are not a part of this romance. Has to be girlfriend. Sweet. Summer's just gonna chill there, apparently. Oh, and we're gonna propose, and that is time right there. Boom. Done.
Wow.
This is the best new couple on the market. Look at them. They're beautiful.
That was very
absolutely
impressive.
Gorgeous.
So I have a question.
Yes.
How are you able to see everything that you need to see to make sure you click the right thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't. But I do know when I look at their moods, what moods that they're in, I can get an idea of the certain things that's going to pop up in the round circle when it comes up. And it actually pops up starting from the left and going to the right. So I am able to kind of look over here first and be like, okay, that has pink on it. That means it's romance. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
that is the only way that I know at all what I'm doing. 9 times out of 10 is just kind of hoping that I don't accidentally click like, something like trick with handbuster or invite to fake party,
Oh, no. Okay.
There's all kinds of things I have to make sure that I don't do. So that's getting engaged in The Sims. If you ever had trouble getting your Sims engaged, well, now you know exactly how to do that. So my next one, for my next trick, just pull a rabbit out of a hat here. We're actually going to make one Sim and only one Sim. This next run is called the CPS run. And we are going to make a Sim that can get pregnant. We are going to get her pregnant, let her have her baby, and get it taken away by CPS as quickly as possible.
Oh my goodness.
It is probably the most ridiculous run I've ever done, but it is what got me into The Sims speedrunning because I found out about it and I thought it was hilarious.
Just for clarification for chat, can you say what CPS means?
Oh, yes. Child Protective Services.
Okay. There you go.
Yes, so Child Protective Services comes and takes our baby because we neglect it very poorly. So one thing that I'm going to do with this Sim that's different from my other Sims, I am making her romantic and a family-oriented person, but I'm also making her lazy. And that's because we're going to use the power of sleep a lot in this run. So I'm going to try and get this done in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes is my goal for this one. It takes a surprisingly small amount of time to do this.
Yeah, they're really on the ball.
Yeah, it's one of those that runs right through it, but this one is a little bit slower and a little bit more tricky because we have to go through different lots and stuff like that. So I'm gonna shake it out because I'm already pre-nervous again. Here we go. Okay, so timer starts when I hit save and play here. We get one sim, get her pregnant, have baby, get it taken away by Child Protective Services as quickly as possible. That's our goal. We're gonna do that in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, this one starts out the same. We're gonna be going to the same exact lot as we did before, but this time we actually have to build a little bit of a house. And by a house, I mean, you know, just stuff to make sure the sim can live. She gets no walls, but she does get a fridge. She gets a bed, and I'm getting a very specific bed because its stats are pretty good. And then a toilet and a shower. That is it. That's all we get to live. Cool. Now we're going to go over to Travis's house. Okay. That's all we need. That's all that is required in The Sims to live. Oh, Travis! Look at that RNG. Travis is right outside. He's the only guy in The Sims that we can just come up to right in the very beginning and be able to see him. So we're going to knock on his door, and we're going to use him to be able to be our baby daddy. So, unlike the last run, I do not need them to be super duper friends to be able to get engaged. But I do need them to have a nice little romance bar. So we're going to work on getting up to being able to have our first kiss, which is right there. We'll probably have to get a little bit of extra romance in there. I'm having some bad luck on these pink ones to where I can't see them very quickly. There we go. We got the option to try for baby. They're going to go try for baby, and I'm going to sit over here, and I'm going to watch for the animation to end as they woohoo. And then we're going to go home, and we're not going to take him with us because he doesn't matter anymore. He served his purpose. Goodbye.
Wow.
Yep. So now we're going to hope. Bless RNG that we're actually pregnant. We are cool. We're going to sleep. So while we sleep, I'm going to silence my phone because Travis is going to try and call us all the time. Also, the welcome wagon's going to come. We don't care about them. Goodbye. Travis will try to call us a lot. And so we have to put our phone on silent where we can ignore Travis as much as possible. The next thing is you're going to see me clicking the word sleep a lot. My sim will try and wake up all the time, and I do not want her to, because when we're in this mode, we're getting the super timer. It is super speedy, able to just sleep away the time while we go through 3 sim days of pregnancy. So now I just have to watch her traits and get her to sleep while we
That's
wait.
right. It only takes 3 days in this game to have the baby. Isn't that right?
3 days to have the baby, yes.
Wow.
So as we kind of go through it, we'll be able to see her go through the process of having the baby. Her traits will get more difficult to manage as we go through the 3 days. Her bladder will go down more quickly. She'll get hungrier faster. The other thing is we will try to only have to give her 1 shower. She will get super cranky and want a shower all the time, but I only want to give her 1 because it takes forever. So Travis is already calling. So this is her 1 shower. This is all she gets. And then we are going to, actually, that only went half up because she decided to get out of the shower for no good reason. Thanks, Sims! So we'll probably have to give her a 2nd shower, but she'll get her food now to be able to get things going, and I'll put her back in the shower really quick. Oh my goodness, is there really somebody on the lot to where you can't shower? Come on, girl. The Sims are very picky. They like their emotions, they like their privacy, and when I don't put them in walls, sometimes that'll happen. I actually put the toilet way too far away out of nerves. And so now she'll have to walk a little bit farther. But, you know, that happens. Just how it goes.
How many runs of this would you say you've done?
Ooh, CPS, way too many. When I first started, the world record for this was something around 12 to 13 minutes. And we've gotten it down. I hold the world record at about 7 minutes and 2 seconds. And that was a
Oh, wow.
really good run.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is also without expansions. That's another kind of differentiation that we have in The Sims. This is base game only. There's no cats and dogs or seasons or vampires to be able to use in this run. So it kind of changes up how you can do things, because I can also do this run with a vampire and get it done in about 5 minutes instead.
Okay, I was about to ask, how does it change to make it down to 5 minutes?
So vampires, instead of having to click to sleep, they hibernate. They hibernate inside their coffins. So I don't have to click and manage their sleep. I can just tell them to hibernate and they'll just go to sleep for however long I want them to.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's super easy. It's actually probably the most boring run ever, because I just hit hibernate and then I just sit there and talk to chat.
Oh, wow.
But I like this one because it's a lot more difficult. As you can tell, it is getting harder to manage her needs and stuff like that. And the vampires do not have the food need and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry about it with them. But this is when things get really real. But we should be having this baby anytime. Travis, go away. We don't need you anymore.
So the baby will be alive at the end of this. I don't think we have to fear that, right?
No,
It's
the
just
baby
being
is
taken away.
safe. The baby is absolutely 100% safe,
Just
and much safer than it is with me.
okay, exactly. There you go. So don't worry, chat. The baby is not going to pass away.
The baby is good. The baby is good to go. Come on, one more sandwich. There we go. I feel like she is taking forever. Luckily, once we have the baby, everything goes super quick.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other runs that or exhibitions that we might not be seeing this time?
Oh, yes. There are so many different runs for The Sims. There's to max certain skills. Like one of my favorite ones to run is the painting skill. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
There are get married, have baby, where you get completely married with a Sim and then have a baby with them, and that's where it stops. Oh, gone into labor. That's what I wanted to see. Have baby hospital. Go, go, go. Bye. Okay, we're gonna name a baby. Evangeline! Everybody say hi to Evangeline. Where did Evangeline go? She went behind the bed. She spawned behind the bed. Okay. That's a good spot. So once we have the baby, our number one goal is to sleep. We are going to ignore the baby as much as possible, which used to be a lot harder in The Sims 3. The cries would actually wake up your Sim every single time. But in The Sims 4, it does not, for whatever reason.
Oh, wow.
And we should be coming up on time here in just a minute. There we go. That's it. Due to neglect, Evangeline is being whisked away to safely. Maybe you should consider a goldfish before jumping into parenthood again.
Oh my gosh.
There you go, chat. Get a goldfish.
We did it.
We did it. I need a goldfish.
Good work.
That is it. So that is the CPS run. That is the weirdest run that I have. And I love it because it is so weird. But it's definitely an interesting one. For this next one, I actually have to exit out of my game completely, and I have to reload the game. So as I said earlier, I was doing this without any expansion packs, but I need an expansion pack for this next one because it is the max dog training skill. We're going to train a dog. And I have an extra special dog set away for chat over here because I knew when I chose this that they would want an extra special treat here. And my game's reloading. So our goal here is we are going to train a dog. So there's 5 levels that we have to go up. And chat, I expect you to count. I saw you all do it with Celeste. I know you can count. We can do this. Are we calling the dog Evangeline? Well, hold on. Hold on. Let me show you one thing first. Because we could totally name the dog Evangeline, but I also have one thing hidden away that I had to pre-plan. So let's see real quick. Ambitious, dog lover, and loves the outdoors. Let me go into my gallery right quick. And get out the Franker Z dog.
Oh
that I
my
have
gosh.
created. Gorgeous Franker Z. Right here. I thought it was the best idea to go ahead and make Frankie.
I think chat needs to be constant Franker Z's now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's happening.
100%. I did my best. I was really proud of it. I was really excited when I had that entire idea. But we're gonna make, we made this dog really smart. This dog is loyal, this dog is smart, this dog is active, and we are gonna train this dog to be the best Twitch dog it can be. Absolutely.
I'm so excited for this one.
It's so cute. Look how cute it is. It's so
really cute.
Precious. So the hard part with this, I'm making a sacrifice here, chat. This dog is actually a small dog. We could have gotten a big dog and it would be easier for me to click on, but I really wanted to stick with the Franker Z for obvious reasons. So for this one, we're counting up to 5 levels. We're gonna get to the max dog training skill here, and our time is going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Boom. So we're gonna go back to our same place, our home sweet home in Willow Creek. Our very first thing we gotta do is we gotta buy some stuff for our dog. We gotta have some stuff to actually train our dog with. We're gonna get a tennis ball, and we're gonna get these cool little twisty things, and then we're actually gonna use something that we haven't used before, which is called lot traits. I'm putting a training ground trait on the lot to where we can actually learn this skill a little bit faster. It's a special thing. Also, a special thing that The Sims has put into their game to be able to help you learn different things quicker, which I love. So, hard part with this is I have to watch my dog. My dog is a terrible, terrible dog and likes to run around like crazy. I cannot control the dog at all. It's totally RNG where they go and what they do too. So it takes a little bit sometimes to be able to catch them. Also, welcome wagon, go away. Every time. Our dog's really smart. Our dog's doing a good job of learning this stuff really quick. And we're about to hit 3! So once you hit level 3, it's like your difficulty level just goes up ridiculously. And 4 and 5 take a little bit longer, especially 5. So when we get through all of the different tricks that we can learn, it gets a little difficult because we find that we have to just kind of wing it with this one item to be able to get through, and it takes a little bit longer. But there's only so many tricks, and that's when things get a little bit clicky. I love watching them play dead in ×3 speed. It's just weird.
It's still really cute.
It's so cute. Okay, so our dog peed 4! So now we get to fall into pee every time. That's just gorgeous. Oh, come here. Frankie. Frankie. Oh, and our Sim's struggling. Come here, Frankie. Oh, Frankie glitched to us. GG, Frankie.
That's a good boy.
He is a good boy. He's so cute. So, this is where things get a little bit more rough because I'm seeing this end and I'm gonna get out of this tricks in a minute, and Frankie has been particularly difficult this run. He has not been this difficult in a long time, and he's still being more and more difficult. Also, my Sim is now uncomfortable, which means that I have to kind of manage that, and he will not train Frankie as well if he's super uncomfortable. So that's why we're on a time clock. So I'm gonna actually start using this because he doesn't see it as training. He just sees it as saying, "Hey, Frankie, use this," and he'll do it anyway. Okay, so our Sim just wet himself. and our dog is now rolling in it. That's gross. So our sim is a very dirty sim, but he's still doing his job. You know what? He's doing his best, chat. That's all we can say about that. This is fine. And that is it. We have mastered the dog training skill. That was some simulation lag on that bar. Sorry for the time not noticing that. But yeah, I feel like this guy right here. Look at this. I'm a mess, but I'm happy. And that's where we are. So guys, that's the Sims speedrunning.
It's amazing.
It is absolutely amazing. Did you happen to see any questions or anything like that in chat to where I could answer them?
I saw so many Franker-Z's that overwhelmed everything else.
It really did. It's gorgeous. Well,
Yeah,
I
anything
mean,
that I
look at
saw,
this
I
cutie.
asked.
Look at this proud little boy. He's so cute. So cute. So that was an exhibition of the Sims speedrunning. It's a weird little world. I got to throw out some shout outs to Rory Plays, who is a big simmer, who actually did this randomly one day on stream, and that is the whole reason I got into it. So I highly recommend checking out Rory Plays. She's amazing. She plays a little bit of everything, including The Sims. But then I also got to give a shout out to the people that helped me to actually optimize these runs. We came up with all types of cool ideas together. Bentley, Oddly, Galley, all my amazing mod team that helped me to come up with a lot of these. Bentley, especially, is a Sims extraordinaire, man. Maiden, all of them are absolutely amazing. So I thank you guys. Thank you for letting me do this. It was weird. It was fun.
You did awesome. That was so much fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you all, chat. I love your Franker Z's. And I'm good.
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes.